The Akure people have actually reached out to the Oni, and they are telling him that Olori Naomi coming back when Priest Tedenikawo is not an issue to them. But they know very well that Tedenikawo is not Olori Naomi's son alone. Two people came together to make that happen. Two people came together to make it to actualize the existence of that boy. And they know very well that Oni has not drifted out from the boy's life in years. The boy's birthday, Oni leaves Ile-Ife to go and be with them wherever they are, since they are no longer in the palace. And they appreciate the fact that Oni is playing a father figure in the boy's life. And what they have to say right now is that they just need one thing from the Oni. Now, Olori Naomi left the palace December 2020. Why did she leave the palace? Because there were conspiracy against her, and Olori Naomi was practically beginning to be depressed in the palace. A place where you call your home, she could not have peace of mind. She could not live her life the way she ought to live. That is why anytime Naomi comes out to speak about this is actually my life and not another person's life, it is based on previous things that have happened in the palace. Previous things that have happened in the palace that has accumulated over time. And from this accumulation we are talking of is how much these women fought her and made sure that she doesn't see the breaking of another day in the palace until Naomi got tired. And according to what we are hearing allegedly, Naomi did not just willingly leave. She left because she felt that her son could not survive that kind of environment. Whereas at a very tender age like that, it was just too chaotic. But yet now she still has to bring that boy still into the environment she ran away from, that the boy could not survive. So now this is the big case on ground. These people are on an opinion that only tells them who is staying and who is leaving. So when they knows who is staying and who is leaving, they will be able to weigh the options, and they will be able to weigh the chaotic nature of the palace before Olori Naomi picks that boy from Akure to come back into Ile-Ife. And right now, as we speak, they are putting Oni in a very tight corner. Why are they putting Oni in a very tight corner? All of Oni's wives have refused to sign the divorce papers. And by not signing the divorce papers, they are still much legally married to the Oni. So all of these questions of asking the Oni who is staying and who is leaving, they're actually a trap questions, because he cannot answer these questions. Him himself cannot determine who is staying or who is leaving. The person he wants the person to stay the more is a person that cannot even pass a night in the palace because of his other wives. The renovation of her apartment just got concluded. They did every single thing. They discovered charm. It was removed, refurnished, and every single thing. Whatsoever it is that the chief priest wants to do, he has done it, and all of those things. But why is she not packing to come back into the palace? And that is who the only ones in the palace the more. But it is beginning to be what much more difficult than anybody ever imagined. Simply because these things just don't happen out of the blues. No, they don't. There are, should we call it, levels and procedures to all of these things. The only proposed for divorce, and his wife said, no, we will not divorce you. See, you like this, we are going to be your wives till death do us part. That was what they said. And one thing we know for sure is that you don't point a gun to someone's head that sign these divorce papers because I want to leave you. It has to be consensual. Both of them have to come together and accept that yes, we are not compatible again, we will not be able to stay with each other again, and it becomes a done deal. Both of you signs it and go your separate ways. But in this case, it is an opposite of it altogether, because the wives are saying that no, we will not go anywhere, and the husband is saying I want to go, I want to go. But no, the man is saying something else, and it is beginning to be quite hilarious and difficult at the moment. So now, this question these people are asking, it is feasible, it has an answer, but how would they only answer it? And they have presented it before him that the earlier he gives them an answer, the better it will be, because they will have to weigh one or two options based on what they hear, what they see, uh, and what they know that these women are also capable of. Yeah, they will start weighing from there. But you know that if you would want to actually weigh the options, you will say, "Ah, Naomi should not even return back into the palace." Not at all. Because if you don't want to weigh it very well and then weigh it with a deep understanding, these women are much capable of much more than they have done. Yes, they are capable of a lot more than they have done already. So if you would want to weigh the way the Naomi's people wants to do it, then they should just get ready that she's not coming back at all. Because truthfully, hmm, no, they can't weigh these options and then say that, okay, Naomi, we have weighed it and this is the percentage, this is the possibility, these are the probabilities, pack your things and go back. It will never happen that way. We know that already, and we know that for sure. Yes, we definitely know that. But well, we are in no place to run a conclusion on this matter. The Akure people have come out with a very, very strategic statement that we know very well that the Ooni will not be able to answer them as fast as expected. Yes. And as it is right now, that to just fold hands, they watch waiting they happen because these women at their own end, so they are not ready to stop. So who is going to stop for another person? It becomes a very big question in the palace. And Oni himself is tired. Oni even came out to tell them that I beg, no, no kill me. But it seems like his wives, if you don't die, we are not stopping. So my people, hey, we will see the end of this matter. Yes, we will see the end of this matter because definitely the way this matter is going, we will all have to come to a conclusion one day that chaotic or not chaotic, Olori Naomi has to return. Because when they are done weighing the options, they will still come to a conclusion that go back to your husband's house.